So our final presenter tonight is Lien. She is originally from Taiwan. She works at the U now, and she does amazing graphics. I've watched her presentation probably 50 times. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, can everybody hear me okay? Good. I feel alienated. First, how do I do this? Just press enter? Okay. I don't do architecture, and I didn't know this is part of the big conference of the architecture. So I'm a comic artist. I did five comic books in Taiwan, and I also do animation. I teach animation at the University of Utah, and I also do digital performance, digital media arts. So in the next few slides, you will see three parts of my work. I'm just going to talk through a little bit story about myself, and you will see the slides in the comic art and animation and digital arts performance. Okay. So I grew up in an ordinary middle-class family in Taiwan, and culturally and socially, doing art is not an option for my family. So my undergrad major was real estate management, and I seriously never took art class before I came to the States. Everything that I do or I did in the past is from my own pleasure of watching Japanese anime and manga. So in a way, this kind of learning from fun, enjoyable stuff works better for for the disciplinary kind of training or punishment. So I also did my PhD in art education. So this is all my dissertation about. How do we learn in a way more productive, from more productive pleasure? This is the slides from my 3D animation, and that was a huge shock for me because I was from this kind of Japanese super flat, two-dimensional world. So everything is like two-dimensional to me, and I start having the first 3D virtual world, and that I believe that kind of experience is very different from you architects. So I start thinking the relationship between 2D and 3D, and this is all rendered in a 2D kind of Chinese ink painting elements, but it was actually this virtual 3D. And the image now you're looking at is a multimedia project about Illinois' old mental hospital. The title of this piece is called Reconstruction. So we kind of reconstruct the space and time to recreate this sense of mental disability. So that is the project that has a 5 surrounding sound system and interactively work with the viewers. So this is the project of that, and this is my current project that I collaborate with a choreographer in modern dance. So we basically project the animation on the floor as a part of the stage, and the animation work together with the dance movement. Both modern dance and animation are arts in motion. And that's the beauty of animation in this way. I believe there will be a short clip. I'm going to keep talking about the piece right here. The animation also functions as part of life in this sense. So we project the animation, so it has to coordinate the space and the time in a sense. And the process of this work is not pre-planned, let's say that. I have to work with the choreographer all the time to matching the movement and trying to make everything run smoothly on the stage. And basically, we have two sides of the projection. And the most difficult part is lighting, just because how to make the lights shining on the illuminate the dancer as well will not affect the projection on the floor. That was the first time that I actually participate the kind of work that pull me out of the computer screen. I have to be there physically. And since that kind of difficulty, that we have to pre-plan everything, so we thought a good idea to pull a computer programmer in. So we are thinking the idea that let's have the image interactively work with the dancer in real time. So this is a project that I work with the choreographer Satu Humasti and the computer programmer James de Saint-Germain. So basically the animation here are reacting the dancer's movement in that sense. Therefore, we didn't expect we have to do more work here. We have to rehearse all the time in terms of lighting and everything. It was a pretty tedious work process, but again, it's a very collaborative process. We have to change our idea all the time. And this is a project that I'm currently working on. I'm doing a animated documentary about female masculinity in Taiwan. So, which means I'm going to interview people first and use this, the interview as a part to create an animated image that present their imagination of the female masculinity. And that's pretty much about my presentation. Okay.
All right, that's the end. Thank you all for coming. Enjoy your evening.